HGTV welcomes you to the following presentation of Grizzlies High School Sports.
Welcome, Grizzly fans, to our latest edition here at Sullivan Arena at St. Anselm's College. Today we have a special guest, Coach Paul Roy. Paul, welcome to the studio.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, this is looking like a nice matchup. The Grizzlies are on a nice little streak here. We got 6 straight, and we're looking towards another win against Lebanon. On paper, it should be a good win, but you can never underestimate, just like Kingswood last year.
Yeah, we really can. I mean, all these teams that we're supposed to beat, we're beating. We're beating a couple teams above us, and Lebanon's going to give us all we can handle.
Absolutely. A couple things come to mind that I want to bring up. Stop. I can't believe I just forgot his name.
Ben Jeunesse.
Ben Jeunesse. I was going to say Ben Roy. I'm looking at him in his eyes, and I'm speaking Ben, but I was going to say Ben Roy. Can you believe that? Can you wrap that up? All right, Adam, we're gonna start from the top one more time.
Are we going from the beginning?
We're going to go from the beginning. Yeah, that's terrible. Okay, so you put your hands up and you say ready. Welcome, Grizzly fans, to the latest edition. Tonight we have a special guest. As always, I'm Al Potvin, voice of the Grizzlies, and tonight our special guest is Coach Paul Roy, coach of the boys hockey team. We're here at St. Anselm's College at the beautiful Sullivan Arena, and Coach, we just want to talk. Tonight's matchup is Lebanon. On paper, we should have a win here, but you never want to underestimate any of these teams.
No, you really don't. We've played some tough games, and we've beaten everybody we're supposed to beat. We've beaten some teams above us, and I'm sure Lebanon will give us some different challenges.
Absolutely. Yeah, speaking about some of the teams on paper that are above us, was that Dover game. Boy, what an exciting game. We're down 11 seconds left in the game. We're down a goal. 11 seconds, the big blast from
Nevin Hoole.
Yep. Unbelievable. And then to tie the game, A.J. Potvin takes the face-off, feathers a pass in between 2 defenders. Corey Caceres really caps the deal, and what a game that was.
Yeah, what a game. It's a special game for us. For some reason, every time we play Dover, there's always something special that happens. Last year we went up there undermanned, and we won 4-0 in a surprise victory. And this year, to everybody's surprise, we played a good, hard game, and we got a little puck luck during the course of the game, and it helped us out.
Sure, and then after that Dover game, as you probably remember, we had that messy game up in Kingswood. We had an awful lot of penalties. Each team had 17 penalties on that game. Lucky to leave that arena, just happy with the win, a 6-4 win. On paper, again, it was a team we should beat, and the boys pulled it through.
Yeah, it's a tough game. Again, that's a tough place to play, number one. Bus ride's always challenging to that facility, and that was uncharacteristic of our team. We took a lot of bad penalties, and so did they. And it cost both teams at the end of the day, I think. And I think both teams will learn from that experience.
Absolutely. A lot of the success that the Grizzlies have had, we're talking about a 6-game winning streak. We're looking at number 7 tonight. Senior goaltender Ben Jeunesse. I mean, he is really, I know on the announcing play, boy, that paddle seems like it's about 6 inches wide on his stick. He's really doing a remarkable job for you.
I mean, Ben's been with us for, all the time I've been here, and he's a great athlete. He just brings it every game. He gives us a chance to win every time we play.
Absolutely.
I don't care who we're playing. He gives us a chance to win. And from a goaltender position, what else can you ask for?
Yeah, the goalie is not really there to shut out the other team. It's really just to keep your team in and let the offense do the job and get some pucks in the net.
Absolutely, and he does that. He really takes his game. He's taken his game to a new level this year, and he made a save in the last game that I'll remember for his whole tenure against Oyster River on a breakaway. Big game changer. He threw out his stick, and it looked like a Tim Thomas save from the Bruins last year, or the year before last.
Oh, absolutely. He's been coming up really strong. News on the Grizzly front also is a latest addition to the captain corps. Nevin Hoole was recently promoted. If you've seen any of the videos, folks, if you've watched any of the games, you hear me screaming and going crazy, and it's usually about Nevin Hoole. He's calm, he's composed, very confident with the puck in the defensive zone as well as the offensive zone.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, this is the second year that we've been fortunate to have Nevin, and he's upped his game this year. He's upped his ante. He's upped everything, and the kids look up to him, and he's just an all-around good athlete and a great defenseman who's really made a big improvement for our team.
Absolutely. Also, some recent changes is that first line with Corey Caceres, A.J. Potvin, and Mason Mabel. Obviously a strong contender, Mason Mabel, coming out from the junior program, and now he's over in the Goffstown program. Obviously a nice addition to have Mason.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, all those kids, Corey, AJ, and Mason, I mean, they all play well together. I mean, we've kind of toying around with different lineups. I think we've found one that is going to be our way here to the end of the season, and they all seem to work hard, and they all complement each other well, which is good because they're not, you need goal scorers, but you need some puck movers too, and I think that's what AJ brings to the table. He doesn't mind moving the puck to those guys, and he's well okay with getting assists on every goal, which is not a bad thing.
Absolutely. You need goal scorers, but you also need some playmakers along the way as well. Looking at some of the standings in the league, it seems like it's bunched up right in that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spot. Currently, right now, the Grizzlies are in 5th place, battling back and forth with Dover, only because I think they have one extra game on us. And then, obviously, the undefeated team is Bedford, the perennial favorite the last few years.
Yeah, it's Bedford. I said at the beginning of the year, and I still believe it. I mean, it's Bedford's championship to win. I mean, they have a very good, sound team. But you know what? There's a lot of teams that can compete with them. And if they take a night off, things can happen pretty quickly. And there's some teams in the mix. Yeah, we're right in the middle of the mix. Listen, we got to take care of business here and win each hockey game and take one game at a time. Absolutely.
I think as a coach, from the coaching standpoint also, you'd probably rather be a coach in your shoes rather than Marty Myers. Going into the playoffs as we get closer, sometimes the teams kind of sit back and think they're maybe a little too confident. With an undefeated record, you might almost think that Marty would want a loss before going into the playoffs.
He does. I mean, I speak to Marty on a regular basis, and not that he wants to lose, but, you don't necessarily want to go into playoff season undefeated. It's like a target on your forehead that's calling for something to happen. So, again, it's kind of a tough thing, a tough role as a coach. I mean, undefeated is a good thing for them, but you got to pick and choose your poison. And, I think they got some tough games coming up against some tough teams, so see what happens.
Coach, whether it's football or whether it's hockey, at the end of the day, these are still young men. They are still kids, and depending upon what team shows up is certainly going to be the team that you have to play with, whether it's playoffs or regular season.
Absolutely, and that's all we're trying to tell our kids. Let's finish as high as we can, get as good seed as you can, and let the chips fall where they may. One-game playoffs in high school hockey, it could be a blink of an eye over or a blink of an eye, and you move on to your game 2, and every game's a new challenge, and I think we got the right group of kids for the challenge, and I hope we can continue our success.
Yeah, it seems really this year more so than others is that, let's be honest, there's no massive standout goal scorer on the team. Everybody's contributing. The goal scoring is spread out. The assists are spread out. It seems like this team is really gelling well. And they're really just working together really as a team. I know it's a cliche, but the teamwork is often better times than having an individual superstar.
Yeah, we've had some good teams here, but this is a team that you just touched on. We have a lot of different goal scoring and a lot of different things coming from different people, and I think that's what makes teams successful. Hopefully we don't have a peaking at the wrong time. Because it's still, we're halfway through at 7-2, and we still got 9 more games ahead of us. And hopefully we can continue to trend. We're going to have some bumps on the road, but hopefully we can recover and move on.
Yeah, we got some tough games ahead. We have Lebanon tonight. We're going out to Keene, and then certainly Bow and Wyndham Pelham putting up some strong numbers this year. Bow in particular in 3rd place right now, having a very strong season. And they got a great core right at the blue line on the defensive side of the game as well. They really are strong on the defensive side.
Yeah, there's some good teams out there. Again, I've seen Bow, I've seen Spalding. I mean, we lost to Spalding 3-1, an empty net goal. We haven't played Bow, but we always have tough matchups with them. There's some teams to reckon with. Dover is a good team. We got a little puck luck that game, and we play Bedford again. Is it Bedford's to win or lose? I think it's theirs to win, but I think at the end of the day, I personally think you're going to see some surprises.
Yeah, quick shout out to all the Grizzly fans out there. We were on the road over the last game at Oyster River at UNH, and Coach, you have to be happy with the fan support. I mean, we almost had as many fans at UNH at the WIT as Oyster River did. It's great to see that support and that school spirit.
It's a great facility. It's a great place to go. It's not where I'd want to play a playoff game, and we tell our kids before every game, do you want to play at St. A's or do you want to play at Kingswood? Do you want to play at St. A's or do you want to play at UNH? That's the only one that gets a little tricky because some of the kids say, why would you not want to play at UNH?
Sure.
The only reason to that is, again, we don't practice there every day. You don't play there every day.
And the ice surface obviously is a challenge.
Is gigantic for us. And we struggled early. Again, we held fort, and we got a couple breaks, and we won the hockey game.
That's the other thing I wanted to touch on, Coach. Looking at some of these games, the confidence that you have on the bench, you don't get overly excited, and that transmits over to the players that I've noticed because a couple of these games, despite our victories, we've been behind in a lot of these games. The kids have kept their composure. They've hung on, done the basics, go to the net, charge the net, play the defense, get the puck in the zone, and we've actually come out on top.
Yeah, you know what? We've just basically said stay the course. That's been a little different. We brought a little different approach to that to the coaching staff this year. Not to get so rattled because, as you say, kids follow your lead, and we've kept the calm composure, and I think it's been to our benefit so far. Some games you're going to win those, and some games you're going to lose them, and so far, so good for Grizzly hockey.
Well, Coach, you're doing a great job. The rest of the staff is doing a super job. Good luck tonight on win streak number 7, and improving the record to 7-2.
All right.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Fans, welcome to tonight's edition. This is Al Potvin, your voice of the Grizzlies, and as always, joined by my color commentator, Craig Beck. Whoa, early action right there in front of the goal. You know, Craig, I had an opportunity to talk to Coach Roy before the game, and, this is certainly on paper a game we should win, but you never want to estimate any team at any high school level, whether it's football or hockey.
Absolutely not. You got to lace them up and play the game. It's going to be nice. Yeah,
we're going to get a quick icing. We'll get a change of lines, some fresh legs, and the Raiders will have a face-off in the Grizzly territory.
Yeah, my guess is that Lebanon Raiders are going to be similar to a lot of the other Division II teams. They're going to have one pretty strong line, and looking at this line that's out here, there's definitely a few kids that can move, and we're going to have to be watchful for it.
Looks like Lebanon's choosing to keep their line out there. One to look out for the Raiders is number 19. He has 11 of the 26 goals this season for the Raiders. Right there, there's a quick shot. It's going to keep Ben on his toes.
Yeah, and you can see that he's got some pretty good speed, and he's got a head for the puck, so already gotten 2 or 3 shots off.
Griffin Barbaro finds a seam, threads a needle right to Jeff Paradise. Might get a quick shot, but it's a little wide. Jeff Paradise right in the corner.
Great exit pass by Griffin Barbaro there.
Oh, quick shot on goal, pad save. Right there, quick shot by Connor Easton. Nice teamwork here with Jeff Paradise and Connor. Sending it right to the point. Quick, nice shot, pad save again. Raiders, puck is in the corner. Paradise battling for that puck. Right out to Griffin Barbaro. Oh, that's a high puck right in front of the net. It's dancing. Nope.
It's going to come out.
Just come out of the line. Barbaro will send that in. We'll get a new fresh set of legs.
You can see once Lebanon put their second line on, the puck came down into their end, and we were able to get it deep.
Corey Caceres breaks up the play, trying to get the puck in deep. Might get a wrist shot off here or something. Sends it right to the point to Nevin Houle. We know how dangerous he can be. Sends it into the boards purposely wide for Mason Mabel. Can't hold on. Sends it right back out to the middle. Mason Mabel breaking up the play. Raiders trend that in all the way to the zone. If we don't have an icing, Nick Nall has to play that one right tight against the boards.
Good play there.
Nevin Houle right out to Corey Caceres. Right up to Mason Mabel. Potvin is there as a trailer. Can't hold on. Puck is sent back into the Grizzly zone. Sent all the way down. We're going to have an icing. Raiders will have an offensive face-off.
2 good breakout passes. That's a good start for the Goffstown Grizzlies. One of the things that I noticed in the last game we played when we played out at the Witt against Oyster River, when the Grizzlies have the effort, when they're willing to skate, when they're willing to find open ice, they're a good team. But when they're just skating in straight lines and not really moving their feet, anybody can skate with them. So, and I like what I see so far for the first few shifts there.
Nice little breakout, nice little passing. It's Connor Easton's line with Jeff Paradise and Ian Gately. Shot is on net. They're going to cover up. Grizzlies will now have a face-off in the offensive zone. Coming out now is Tanner Beck, number 11, number 19, taking the face-off. Sam Greenwood and Josh Gagnon, right wing.
19 on 19.
Sam Gagnon right to Josh, right back behind the goal. Doing a good job possessing the puck.
Point. Oh, had the opportunity to go to the point there.
Broken up by the Raiders, sent up off the glass, kicked right in.
Uh-oh.
That's Oliver Gunsky. They're going to have a breakaway opportunity. Griffin Barbaro will be there to break up the play right into the corner. Somebody right in the middle, high over the net. We're going to have a high stick. Nope, waved off. Right behind Tanner, couldn't see it. It was behind him. Puck is in front of the net. Someone's there. Ben Jeanette's big save. It's dangling at the feet. This puck is dancing all over the place.
Here's a nice. Yeah, you saw a quick transition there. That line was doing a good job keeping the puck deep, possessing the puck down in the corner there. But as soon as that puck got turned over at the blue line, Oliver Gunsty tried to keep it in. It came off a skate. Lebanon had numbers coming the other way.
Then it seemed as soon as it was in front of Ben, it was at everybody's feet, not on their stick.
Absolutely. Got stuck up in Oliver Gunsky's feet there. I think Lebanon's going to have one line that we're going to have to keep an eye out here for, number 19.
Absolutely.
Line.
Here's Mason Mabel. Oh, that's Corey Caceres. He's right up. He's going to take it. He has Mason Mabel right there. Maybe a rebound opportunity. No, deflected into the corner. Mason Mabel, Corey Caceres looking for something. Out into the corners, Mason Mabel playing it nicely off the boards.
Got to move.
Oh, right on top of the circle, comes out of it.
You like to see him moving without the puck there. Nice play.
Nevin Houle breaks up the play. Sent back into the neutral zone right at center ice. Mason. Mason Mabel he decided to play the body rather than the puck. He might have had a breakaway had he played the puck there. That was a big play.
I would agree with you.
Oh, what a nifty move by Corey, and he dangles it right back. Boy, he's got some moves, doesn't he? He's got more moves than a figure skater, Craig.
Oh, Ian Gailey almost had a nice little break in there, too. Corey's moving his feet well tonight.
Griffin Barbaro sends it right in. Right wide of the net. We're going to have Jeff Paradise on the attack. Connor Easton. Ian Gately is there.
2-on-1. Step up.
Broken up by Oliver Gunsky. Sent up. Oh, it's still kept into the zone. That's number 19. That's Tate Singleton. We're going to look out for him.
Well, with that speed, I'm going to look for somebody like Griffin Barbaro or Nevin Houle to step up and stop that at the blue line.
Yeah, we're going to have to slow him down in the neutral zone for
sure. We've talked about that. One good, clean step up on the blue line might put a little hitch in his step.
That won't. Yeah, nice play there. Oh, right in front of the net. Connor Easton tries to shovel it in. Can't hold on. Griffin keeps it in. There's Ian Gately going to have an opportunity to get a shot off here, even if it's a backhand. Yes, he does. Save Raiders. Potvin is there, delivers a nice hit along the sideboards. Corey Caceres taking it in. Might have a shot. Oh, broken up by the Raiders right in for a slot, right in front of the net.
Shoot that just a little bit quicker.
Corey Caceres, nice back check. You know, we love it to see Corey skate both sides of the puck. He's so fast.
His feet tonight.
Very, very nice coverage. Back check, forecheck, everything for Corey tonight. That's going to go right around the boards. Doesn't make it quite all the way. Mason Mabel is there. Raiders flip it right up. Nevin Houle is right there to handle that puck. Mr. Calm and composed. Sends it right over to Potvin. Potvin might have an opportunity.
Somebody needs to rush the net here.
Trying to get it in front of the net. Oh, can't find a Grizzly in front of the net.
You would have liked to have seen Corey Caceres drive hard to that far post right there. Nope.
That's a good non-call. Oh, Corey on his belly trying to dangle that one. We're going to have a foot race here.
Nevin's going to win it.
Nevin's going to get that puck and sends it right off the boards nicely.
That was a good non-call. That Lebanon skater fell down there.
He fell down before, I believe it was A.J. Potvin got on him. Oh, we're going to have an opportunity. Oh, boy. Too bad Sam couldn't yell loud enough to let Mason know. That would have been
Mason
nice.
was at the end of his shift, so he was just doing his job, which was getting it deep.
Yep.
I really like the start of what I'm seeing here between from the Goffstown Grizzlies. They're moving their feet, finding open ice. You're seeing seam passes.
And, you know, they're breaking out the puck nicely, like you said, and, you know, it's going to just come. Off the post. We got a bell ringer there by Griffin Barbaro. High up over the goalie, that time by Oliver Gunsky. Let's give Griffin another chance at that one. Oh, he's down on his belly. We got a lot of belly players tonight. Had Josh Gagnon right in front of the net.
Good bid. This line's going to play good positional hockey. You're going to see somebody always high. Josh Gagnon
might get a shot. Good shot on Josh.
Great shot.
He's a senior with nice soft hands. He can definitely move the puck. Another shot on goal. Juicy rebounds all over the place. It might be Walmart in the juice aisle here, Craig. They're juicy. Josh Gagnon battling in the corner, looking for Gunsky to send it to the point. Tanner Beck battling into the sideboards.
Great shift by that line there.
Oliver Gunsky is there to recover. Puck through the neutral zone. Nice outlet pass over there. We're going to have some ice room.
Get a shot.
Get a shot on net. Oh, boy. We saw a lot of sunlight when he went down, that particular goalie. That 5-hole might be open quite a bit.
The 5-hole and underneath that glove side on the far side. A big difference between this and the Oyster River game. Again, you're seeing guys move without the puck. You're seeing good puck movement. You're seeing them cut across the ice at angles and create good angle passes rather than those straight line passes.
Ian Gately finds the defender. Comes out of the zone. Oh, it hits right off the helmet, but there's no whistle.
I think it actually hit off
the bench.
I think it hit off the black pad on the corner of the stanchion there.
Nevin Houle trying to break that puck out. Inside the circle is a Raider.
Good rub off there. Got to get in front.
Oh, boy, right in the slot. Oh, Nevin is there. He flips it right up to center field. Oh, ceiling's too low. We're going to have an neutral zone.
Somebody could have come underneath that and fair caught it. So this is going to be a battle of the top lines right here. You got the top line from Lebanon coming out against the number one line from Goffstown.
Keep an eye out for 19, Tate Singleton.
He looks like he looks like he's a fairly young player. I wonder if he's an underclassman. Might be seeing him for a while.
Griffin Barbaro sends it all the way around to Corey Caceres. He has somebody breaking.
Oh, a little bit crisper there.
Griffin Barbaro sends it along up the boards. Mason Mabel trying to hustle to get there. Potvin tries to deliver a hit on Tate Singleton. He skates right through. Corey Caceres has the puck, sent right to the point for the Raiders. That's all of a good. You know, we haven't seen much of Joey Guerin, Joey Geometry tonight. We have a breakout pass to Corey Caceres. He has one man to beat. He might do it. He shifts right over. Gonna get a shot here. Oh, another bell ringer off the post. Corey Caceres just a little wide. Battling still in the corner. Has two Raiders.
Need somebody in there.
Mason Mabel is there, top of the circle. Quick shot. Pad save. Potvin sends it to the point to Nevin Houle. It's a bouncing puck again. Mason Mabel has the puck at the blue line, coming in top of the circle.
It's going to be nice.
Oh, we're going to get an icing. That'll be a nice offensive faceoff for the Grizzlies. Boy, another bell ringer, Craig.
That's two, right? 2 or 3? So you want to keep this momentum going. You got an offensive zone faceoff. Sammy Greenwood's fairly solid.
Joey Guerin, in breaking news right now, Joey Guerin is not here, not quite sure. Maybe he's a little under the weather. Oh, nice little move by Nevin Houle. Tanner Beck right in front of the net, can't get a shot off, just a little bit wide. Sam Greenwood right over to the point to Nevin Houle, going to get a shot off. That is a little wide to the goalie's glove side. Tanner Beck right in the corner, sends it around to Josh. Right back to Tanner. A lot of traffic in front. Tanner gets a backhand off, and it's a save. Raider goal.
Going to see the fourth line. Another good shift by that line. I'd say the possession of the puck, most of the puck possession is down in the Lebanon area. You want to continue to see that.
Well, the fan turnout here tonight, Craig, is quite well attended.
You know what? That's what happens. Hockey teams.
Griffin Barbaro at the point, gets a quick one on. Deflected, tried by Chase Dearborn. Oh, delivers a big hit to the corner. Raiders on the attack, crossing the center ice, now into the blue line. Griffin Barbaro breaks that up nicely. A lot of bodies right there in front of us, Craig, battling for the puck. Raiders take it in back into their zone, trying to break in that puck. Griffin Barbaro is there. He'll send that right up to the boards and out of the play.
You want to get it deep there. Nope, got it deep by default.
It's Tyler Riendo going after the puck. He's a freshman.
You don't want to see all 3 guys chasing the puck in.
We're going to have an icing.
Oh, he waved it off.
Oh, okay.
Good play by Ben.
The back ref called it an icing. The forward ref called it off. Interesting. Nevin Houle handles the puck coming out by the front of the net. Oh, nice spring pass up to Chase Dearborn. Can't hold on, but he gets the job done, gets right into the zone.
One thing I'd watch with that line is you want to make sure that you got one guy high.
Oh, here's number 19. That's Tate. Oh!
There it is.
Jeff Paradise. We call him the mailman because he always delivers. He delivered a big hit there, saving that play. And that's the play to look out for, Craig.
Yep, that's what you want to do. Slow him down by getting the body on him.
Nice play. We're going to have an odd man rush for the Grizzlies. Up to Jeff Paradise. Springs it over to his right side. His forehand looking for Connor Easton. Quick shot is high. Right out to the point. Griffin Barbaro trying to keep it in. He does exactly that.
Great play by Griff there to keep it in at the blue line.
Nice anticipation. Jeff Paradise, despite getting hit, sends it right into Griffin. He sends it back in, right in the slot. Ian Gately is there, might get a shot off. No, can't hold on. Back to the point. Griffin Barbaro sends it along net.
He's got such a great quick release.
Quick wrist shot, yeah, and much better than the windup. And, boy, you know, you can get any type of deflection. We're going to get an icing. Grizzlies. Woo! We got some action early on, and we're under 5 minutes here, Craig.
Doing everything but scoring. You like to see one of these pucks go in the net, put a little bit of pressure on Lebanon.
Four minutes, 19 seconds remaining here in the first period at Sullivan Arena.
Dylan Hires is checking in for his first shift of the game.
Dylan Hires, another freshman. Let's see. Handles the puck at center ice, sends it right on up. Oh, Corey Caceres can't hold on. That's a dancing puck again. Oh, ooh. If Mason intercepts that's as good as going to be in the back of the net. Oh, that's going to be an offsides. Ooh. How is that not an offsides, Craig?
He had his arm up for a second, and he's saying that they cleared the zone.
Oh, boy. Okay, we'll see that one on tape again. Dylan Hires gets it out of the zone. We on the attack. They're going to have to regroup. Griffin Barbaro will handle this behind the net. Oh, boy. He sends that all the way down. Nice. Looks like he missed the tutorial classes with Joey Geometry this week. But
I think he was ready.
Smart play.
I think he was ready to come off the ice.
Yeah, I think that's, it's a smart play. get fresh legs out there, and sometimes it has to be done.
You want to do everything right here coming out of the zone.
You know, so then you wonder, and you look at their record 3-6, and you wonder, you know, this is a team that's given us a great battle. So really, on paper, it really doesn't mean much. Nick Nault right there at the point. He'll get a shot off. Oh, deflected right at the chest of a defender.
Yeah, you know what though? Good pass there.
Oh boy, Nick Nault missed the check. Shot is wide, right out to the point. That's a bouncing puck. We got that out, shoveled that out nicely by Ian Gately to Connor Easton.
We're putting some good shots on the Lebanon goaltender. So what I've seen out of him so far is that he's pretty solid. He's controlling his rebounds pretty well.
Right up to Connor Easton. He decides to bring it back in behind the goal line, sends it around to his line mate, Jeff Paradise. Oh boy. Oh, that's going to be nice. That was close. Too bad we couldn't connect on that one.
Coach Roy's matching lines here. He wants to make sure that when the Lebanon first line is out, he's going to send his number one line out.
Smart decision, especially when you have the speed and you have the shooting ability of number 19.
I think that one of the benefits of Goffstown is that they go 3-4 lines deep. And if you match 1 for 1, you expect 2 and 3 to do some business, which has been occurring here today.
Griffin Barbaro flips it up nice. Mason Mabel's going to have it. As Potvin has a trail. Potvin's going wide. Mason Mabel around the circle. Quick shot. Whoa, into the netting. That had to be deflected, right, Craig?
Yeah, it definitely was. That'll stay in the defensive zone. Mason tried to take it wide. Tried to let AJ charge that net, and then he was going to try and get a shot on net with AJ looking for a rebound.
You know, Craig, so far so good with a clean game. Not many, no penalties to speak of in this first period. Just about 2.5 minutes remaining in the first period.
So I expect one here in the next 30 seconds just because you jinxed it.
That's right. Potvin along the boards, sends it low. Mason Mabel trying to get there. Griffin Barbaro holds off on the pinch.
Good decision by Griffin Barbaro there to hold off.
Oh, we're going to have an attack. Mason Mabel looking for a partner. Right there, Corey Caceres came. Oh, he's taken right down. Puck is in front of the net. Whoa, Mason delivers a nice hit.
Good hit there.
It's going to come right out. Potvin starts to send it back. Oh, boy. We got Oliver Gunsky chasing for that puck. Griffin Barbaro gets that right out of the way of Tate Singleton. Someone's in front of the net. Big save, Ben Jeanette. The puck is still loose. Mason Mabel handles that one. Flips it right up. Corey Caceres is going to beat him. He's going to have an opportunity here, even if it's a backhand. Oh, he holds on. Raider goalie holds it. Oh, there's a lot of activity after the play.
Lebanon players are trying to clear out the net. Give him credit for that. Corey stuck his nose right in there where he should and got his stick in there waiting for the whistle.
Ooh.
That was a great little touch pass by Mason Mabel there, and Corey could skate right into it. Little bouncing puck, but 1:47 left. You'd like to see Goffstown.
Let's put one in here for the period. It's going to be a lucky fan. Oh, and it's Howard Gagnon gets the puck off the top of the head.
Right off the top of the squash. That's an easy one to retrieve. Oh, he's cut.
Oh, boy, he's cut.
He's cut.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to need Beth, the trainer, to tend to Howard Gagnon. Taking it off the head for the team.
Needs to go back and get some repairs.
Ooh. He's cut. Need the cut man down there. Sends it right back in for a delayed offsides call. Grizzlies will regroup. Puck behind the net.
Good forechecking pressure there. Great forecheck by Sam Greenwood. Good play by Josh Gagnon to go to the point. Dipsy-do.
Tanner Beck, first one to the puck, trying to keep it in. Nice. Nevin Houle will get over to the line.
Go get it. Good, another good shift. When they're matching lines, the Goffstown third line against the Lebanon second or third line, they're making some hay there.
Oh, boy, we're going to have an opportunity. That's Tate Singleton, has a toe drag. Quick shot on Ben Jeanette. He saves it, but he doesn't know where it is, and it's a goal. Raiders. It must have hit Ben in the face. He didn't know where it was. It was a high pop fly, and it comes right at him. Craig, again, you can't underestimate. I think it got him in the throat, maybe.
Yeah, it looked like it stunned him, and he was kind of laying back. Yeah, you know what? This is one of those games that they're going to have to just be patient. Goffstown has outplayed them for the first.
Listen, they're beating up our people who run the box, the volunteers, and now they're beating the Grizzlies for the first goal in just under a minute in the first period.
Goffstown has definitely carried the play. They're just going to have to be patient.
Yep.
They're going to get their opportunities.
They've had more opportunities,
Absolutely.
and you just keep it going and stay composed like they have. They've been down before. We're going to have an opportunity. Ian Gately.
Oh, offsides.
Delayed offsides on that play.
Goffstown's going to have to answer the bell here, though.
Broken up on the play nicely. Oh, that's Connor Easton. 30 seconds, plenty of time. Raiders bringing it into the neutral zone. Ian Gately sends it in deep.
Like to see get a quick little strike here, maybe go into this period 1-1, feeling a little bit better about yourself.
18 seconds remaining in the first period. Grizzlies trying to get possession. Mason Mabel. Broken up nicely by Ian Gately. Shot just wide of the goal, but he's going to get a cover up. We're going to get a chance. 9 seconds with an offensive faceoff.
You'd like to see Griffin Barber go out, and on you want that shot from the point, so on cue, he's going to step over the boards.
I'd like to see him get one right on that.
Really big, important face-off for A.J. Potvin here. Like to see the win. Almost.
That's going to bring us down to 7 seconds. Oh, boy, dancing puck. Griffin swats at it, can't
That's
connect.
Do it.
That'll close us out for the first period where the Raiders of Lebanon take the early lead or the late
certainly
lead.
That wasn't a 1-0 period on Lebanon's favor. Goffstown played them.
No, they're going into the locker room obviously with a strong sense of confidence, even though being behind. But, the sense of urgency that you can't underestimate an on-paper team that you're beating.
Nope.
Folks, come right back. Exciting game. Fans, welcome back to second period action here at Sullivan Arena, where the Grizzlies are trailing the Raiders of Lebanon 1-0. A late period goal by the Raiders put them ahead. Grizzlies trying to connect here and get their own damage done. Lebanon goal on the play in the first period. Number 11, Cameron Broughton. Assisting on the goal, number 19, Tate Singleton. Also assisting on the goal, number 18, Nate Garippi. Time of the goal in the first period was 14 minutes and 8 seconds. Going to have an opportunity here. Mason Mabel, and he gets it in. Mason Mabel on the breakaway action.
Long cross-ice pass by Corey Caceres. Almost gets picked off in the defensive zone. Got by the Lebanon defender. Came off into space. Mason Mabel was able to skate right into it and goes 5-hole in the goal.
Was there an assist on the play, Craig?
Yeah, that would be Corey Caceres if they're going to give it to him. It was a long cross-ice off the boards pass.
Excellent play. Grizzlies come right back to start the second period.
You know what? That's going to make them feel better about themselves. That's for sure. They outplayed them in the last period, leave 1-0. They're able to tie it up very quickly.
Benjaness deflects that into the corner. Oliver Gunski will handle that one, sends it all the way around. Connor Easton is there. Tries to flip it up, but it's right on the stick of the Raiders defenseman.
Far side.
Nice outlet pass to Jeff Paradise. Cross rink. Goffstown goal on the play, number 23, Mason Mabel. Assisting on the goal, number 12, Corey Caceres. Time of the goal in the second period, 41 seconds. Woo! Grizzlies got another attack here with Ian Gately. Gets it on his forehand if he can get a shot. Oh, shot is just wide, Ian Gately.
And he did get enough on that and had enough of an angle. He went far side on it and went
Potvin getting to the puck in the corner, tries to send it to Mason Mabel, sends it up over his shoulder. Corey Caceres will be there in the corner. Corey Caceres, Mason Mabel battling the puck. Corey has it. Has Potvin. Oh, he had Potvin right on the doorstep. Potvin puts it in the middle. Nevin Houle might get a shot right from the top of the key. Mason Mabel comes out with it right at the top, looking for action here on the sideboards. Nevin Houle keeps it in. Quick little backhand. It's a bouncing puck. Wow, there was daylight between the puck and the net there.
That was a great play by Nevin Houle to throw it on backhand. And Corey Caceres, when he had that coming around the dot, all the players like to try and get it back on their forehand that split second. Shoot it on the backhand. A backhand is a sneaky shot for goaltenders to try and read. Nothing wrong with going on the backhand.
Right to the point is Griffin Byro. He'll get a fast one on. Looking for a deflection. It's going to come out. Oliver Gunski will handle that from the top of the throw. He got another one on. Off somebody's skate. Sam Greenwood along the sideboards. Griffin Byro. Oh, nice little toe drag by Sam Greenwood. That's Josh Gagnon with the soft hands right into the corner. Tanner Beck will be the first one to the puck. Oh, nice grab by Tanner. Sends it right over to Josh Gagnon. Can't hold on behind the net. Has Sam Greenwood. Back to Josh. Josh Gagnon battling behind the net, looking for options. Oh, boy.
Got stolen
We got
right
two
there.
Raiders right there. Oh, Tanner Beck right in front of the net. The puck is still loose. Tanner Beck carries it behind the net.
Oh, it goes to the point.
Right to the point. Griffin Barbaro.
Damn.
Oh, it's in the goal. Griffin Barbaro from the point. Griffin with the goal from the point. Nice pass. Somebody's got it right to the point.
That was Tanner Beck that got it to the point, and it deflected off of somebody, and it was like a little lazy looper that happened to find the corner of the net. You could see that going in. I actually called it while I was going in. That's going in.
You know, like we said, they They had 20 shots on goal to Lebanon's 4. You just keep firing on net. Good things are going to happen for sure.
Whenever you're ready, just don't miss us.
Nevin Houle right at the blue line sends it right up to Potvin. Potvin gets it in the zone, right at the blue line. Raiders will take this over center ice. Goffstown goal on the play. Number 2, Griffin Barbaro. Assisting on the goal, number 11, Tanner Beck. Time of the goal in the second period. 2 minutes, 39 seconds.
Good bid by A.J. Potvin there.
Nice shot on goal. Looks like Potvin took it on the chin there.
Yeah, he had a great
he
shot
got
there.
leveled over there.
Corey Caceres had another really good rush up the ice, and again, he had the opportunity to go with his backhand if he can sneak that through. I think we opened the floodgates a little bit.
I think so. I think it looks like the ice is tilted a little bit. We'll get the Grizzly momentum here. Puck is into the corner, and Raiders will send that all the way around. Ben Roy trying to get to the puck. Oh, might have it right on top of the. Oh, it sends it right across the crease.
Rondo's got to have a stick on the ice there. It hits him right in the stick.
Griffin Barbaro backhands that, sends it all the way into the zone. We're going to have 2 Grizzlies attacking that. That's Ben Roy keeping it in.
You want to keep
Chase
one man
Dearborn.
high. Keep one man high.
Oh, boy. Raiders have a breakaway opportunity. Quick backhand. Ben Genest with the deflection on that. Griffin Barbaro sends that along the boards.
It's going to be yeah, nice.
Yes, we're going to get an icing. Raiders will have an offensive faceoff.
Good pressure by that line. Good leg movement. They were able to keep it in the offensive zone for a good portion of that play. Now, you see that one-on-one there. The Lebanon offensive player going against Griffin Barbaro was forced out wide, but he didn't try and come back on his backhand. He got a good hard shot with his backhand, and it's really tough for goalies to read backhand shots. You don't know if it's going high or low.
Dylan Hires battling in the corner. Freshman defenseman recently brought up. Oh, he bounces right off him. Right over to Dylan. Will he handle that? Nevin Houle will grab that one into the corner.
Yeah, we want to get this puck out. This is Lebanon's #1 line here.
Here we go. We're going to have an odd man rush right up to Ian Gately to Connor Easton. Broken up by Tate Singleton. Sends it back to his defenseman. Right up back into deflection. Oh, almost on the stick of the person you don't want it to go to.
Yeah, he's got a nose for that puck.
Oh, Raiders deliver a nice clean hit to Jeff Paradise. Jeff Paradise bounces up and brings that puck. Oh, Ian Gately.
Can't call
puck
that
is
icing.
too wide. We're going to get a new fresh set of legs. It is an icing.
Yeah, Jeff Paradise needs to carry that one more stride, get it to the red line, then try and make that pass. My expectation is that this line should be able to make some hay. Again, I really think that Lebanon's got one line, and we're taking advantage of their second and third line here, and I think that this line has a perfect opportunity to do so.
Shot is wide, sent all the way back out to the Raider point. Griffin Barbaro handles the bouncing puck, sends it on the boards. That's Mason Mabel. Puck is out of the zone. Potvin is there to follow. Potvin brings in the puck over the blue line. Sends it back, leaves it over for Mason Mabel, carries it into the corner. Mason and Potvin in front of the net.
Sturdy on his skates.
Lebanon goalie ties it up. We're going to have an offensive faceoff one more time.
Mason taking the opportunity to get to the net. Like to see it. Play to the whistle and then skate away.
Potvin goes right into the corner to the Battle of Raider.
Yep.
Oh, we're going to get a...
It's going to be a trip. It's going to be a holding or a trip.
We're going to get a tripping on AJ Potvin.
Yeah, he was trying to hold him against the board. Stuck that left leg out to keep the pressure going, and that's... I can see why that's calls made, but it's a little bit marginal considering it's been a pretty clean game here at this point.
Absolutely. First penalty of the game.
We'll call that a soft penalty. It could
Very
be called,
soft.
but you could also let that go. So you're going to see Lebanon's power play. My guess is this line's going to move the puck pretty well.
Penalty on the play, number 21, 2-minute minor for tripping. Goffstown penalty, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 21, A.J. Potvin. Time of the penalty in the second period, 5 minutes, 20 seconds. So we have the penalty kill unit right on out here.
This is a big
Trying
kill
to break
here.
up the kill. Yeah, Connor Easton will easily ice that one. New fresh set of legs coming out for the Grizzlies to kill this penalty. Tanner Beck applying some nice pressure on the short-handed shift. Raiders take it in low, try to set up the triangle. Right in front of the net, no one can connect. That was obviously to their goal scorer, Tate Singleton. Can't hold on, he sends it to his point. Oh, we're going to have an opportunity. Tanner Beck, nice deflection. He's going to take it in. Takes it across the blue line. If you can see the man sliding. It's broken up on the play. Sam Greenwood was there. I don't think Tanner could see him in his sight range. Raiders bringing it up right into the neutral zone. Having a little bit of trouble here on this one.
I think they're starting to get used to number 19, Tate Singleton's toe drag type play.
I say just put a shoulder into his chest, and that'll take care of the
Generally, you don't want to watch the
drag.
puck. Watch his chest, exactly. That's a good call, Al.
Connor Easton applying some pressure. Oh, now we have the mailman, Jeff Paradise. Broken up nicely by Connor Easton. Griffin Barbaro will sail that one all the way down to the opposite corner.
Yeah, and Lebanon has had this line out for the entire power play, so now they're going to have two lines where we're going to be able to come in and skate against not their top line.
Broken up right at center ice. That's handled by Mason Mabel. He sends it in deep. 8 seconds remaining, being short for the Grizzlies. They send it around on the boards. It's 4 seconds. We're going to have an even strength here. Oh, boy, that was going to be a big hit.
Saw that.
We still have a player down. Mason Mabel, boy, not only can he score goals, but he can lay the lumber. Yeah, they're calling the trainer out. That was a big hit for Mason.
You saw that. And that was, that's a clean play. I mean, at the end of the day, you've got the Lebanon player coming up the boards with the puck, carrying the puck completely. So
number 4, Noah Gaudette. The coach is screaming, looking for some type of penalty.
You know what he's asking for is a charge, and Mason took 3 or 4 good hard strides, and what he's saying is that he lined that hit up from the blue line. And the coach has got a point. I mean, at the end of the day, Mason's coming from the neutral zone, and I could see that hit coming from a long way away.
I think what the ref said, Craig, was that he curled and then he came around, so it wasn't a charge in the sense that he took 3 straight strides.
Right. I mean, and you got to allow the kids to hit, so it's not like you can't take 2 or 3 strides and lay the hit. And he had the puck, and he was carrying the puck. It wasn't like he had gotten rid of the puck. And I'm pretty sure that the Lebanon team isn't going to want to put a game together where they're trying to get out of their game and starting extracurricular hits.
As I said, that's number 4, Noah Gaudette. He's the starting defenseman for the Raiders of Lebanon.
Yeah.
But, boy, what a hit. Mason, surely isn't shy about delivering the hits.
And I think...
Whoa. Give me the winner. I don't know. I'll keep the change for doing that. You win. Offensive faceoff for the Grizzlies right here. Nice opportunity. Potvin right on the shot. Shot on the goal.
Good bid.
Broken up nice by the goalie. Tried to go short side.
Good cross check on
sent it right to the point.
Right after.
Mason Mabel separates the man in the body. Oh, sends it to the point. Corey Caceres can't get it. Right, and get it on his forehand. Goes behind the goal. Has some activity in front. Potvin is there. Taking it all the way around. Woo, skating. That's a full 360 all the way around the rink. Finally gets it on net. Potvin going to be the first one to the puck there. Sends it right to the point. Nick Nault sends it right back in. Oh, boy. Nevin Houle gets the puck in. Potvin's going to be there.
Oh, good pick.
Boyd, right in there. Oh, shot is high. Potvin is there. Oh, no one is in the middle. He tried to center the pass. No one was there. Raiders send it all the way around. Potvin's still there on the attack in the corner, battling.
Good forecheck. You want one player in there on the forecheck while the other 2 are changing.
Ian Gately, Connor Easton keeps it in. Potvin's going to be there. He's going to get it deep. Right to Ian Gately. Nice pass. Opportunity. Backhand save. Raider goalie.
Good bid by Ian Gately. He has got a good set of hands. Dragged that right between the skates. Good look by A.J. Potvin. It was at the tail end of his shift. Give it to somebody who's got fresh legs and send Ian Gately in on a really good backhand. Just want to lift that up a little bit higher.
6.5 minutes remaining here in the second period, where the Grizzlies finally take the lead here, 2-1. Okay, number 4, Noah Gaudette must be okay. Beth is now back on the Grizzly bench. Oh, action in front of the net right there. Can't hold on. Ian Gately has the puck on his stick again. Behind the goal, sends it all the way out to the point. That's Griffin Barbaro. Quick shot is what it's trying to do. Broken up by the Raiders. They clogged that middle slot really well on that particular play. We're going to have an offsides here. Number 18 and 19. A little miscommunication there. If they sprung number 19, Tate, that would have been potentially a tying goal there.
So we're getting a little bit, the third line's going to get the opportunity to play against this Lebanon top line. They're going to have to be really thoughtful about their defensive play here.
Puck sent into the Lebanon bench by Griffin Barbaro on the backhand. He tried to get that puck deep. We're going to have a face-off inside the Grizzly territory. Like you said, that third line will be battling hard fought right now.
Yep, now it's just get the puck out of the zone.
Right to the point for the Raiders. Back to the point. Broken up nicely. Nevin Hoole is there to break it up. See what he's going to do. Gets that out of the zone. We're not going to have an icing. It looks like the goalie's going to play it.
Going to have to.
Oh. Josh Gagnon checks the goalie. Oh, boy.
The goalie
kind of stopped in his way. He was stuck like a fire truck, and he had nothing to do but hit him.
I'm not 100% sure that I would call that a penalty.
That's a weak call.
The goalie basically stood up in front of him. Thank you.
That's why we call him the Hammer. Not quite sure what the actual call was. Maybe a roughing here, Craig?
Either a roughing or goalie interference, one or the other. So we got another important kill for the Goffstown Grizzlies.
Grizzly penalty on the play. 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 10, Josh Gagnon. Grizzly penalty, 2-minute minor for roughing. Time of the penalty in the second period, 9 minutes, 7 seconds. Grizzlies shorthanded, find themselves shorthanded again, trying to dig themselves out.
Nevin Hoole's doing a fantastic
Big hit
job.
by Connor Easton to break up that play. Sent all the way into the opposite corner by the Raiders. Nick Nault will be there right along the sideboards battling. We had two Raiders. They kind of come out with it in the slot.
Oh.
Quick shot, and Ben Jeunesse slides over nicely.
Read that very well.
Nevin Hoole handled that behind the board, sends it all the way around. The Raider defenseman is right there. That's sent all the way down by Nick Nault nicely to the Raider goalie. Mason Mabel applying the pressure. Corey Caceres on the pressure. Just under 50 seconds to be short-handed.
Griffin Barbaro got just enough of that puck to deflect it away and into the bench. If that went off the boards, number 19 was going in.
Nice range of motion and nice range of coverage for Ben Jeunesse, the way he slid right over and covered that opposite side.
Yep.
That's why you see those goalies do those little moves beforehand, Craig. That's why he slid right on over. Sent all the way into the goalie. Boy, good thing he had a good glove. That was Griffin Barbaro.
That was going in. That was definitely going to hit the net. That's a shot on goal.
And looking at what happened in the last game, anything can happen. Over in UNH, we had one of those puck-clearing goals that went in on the goalie.
Absolutely.
Sam Greenwood on the face-off, being short-handed in our zone.
Win.
Griffin Barbaro with a big blast, fire in the hole. Almost shatters the glass in the corner. Sent all the way back in by Oliver Gunsky. Grizzlies doing a fine job on the power play, on the penalty kill, rather.
Got about 25 seconds left. They're going to have one more rush. You want to keep working hard at it.
Raiders send it in deep. Griffin Barbaro will be the first man to that right at the point. Nate.
Ooh.
Oh, hits the post. That's a bell ringer.
No, it hit off of somebody in front.
Oh, boy, it looked like it hit the
We were
post.
fortunate that didn't deflect in.
Boy, that's the man that they want shooting for sure. 2 seconds. We're going to be even strength right here. Potvin will join his line mates. Ooh, right there at the blue line. Potvin keeps the puck in deep.
The Hammer gets out of the box.
Mason Mabel shaking off a defender, trying to send it up.
Good look.
Sends it to Potvin. Broken up by Tate Singleton for the Raiders. Potvin on the back check. He sends it in.
Tate Singleton's had plenty of ice time. You're seeing a little bit of a slowdown. Send him.
Mason
Right
Mabel
up
will
the
have
middle.
that. He has his line mate. Oh, he flips it right up. That's Corey Caceres. That's going to be a bouncing puck in front. Oh, the goalie covers it up. We're going to have a face-off right to the right-hand side of the Raider goalie.
Corey got away with a little bit of a hook there to try and get on the other side of the defenseman. He tried to time it right when the goalie was playing it.
Right to the point. Oh, we got another whistle.
I think the puck's got to technically hit the ice, and I think Mason may have caught it clean or jumped the gun on the drop.
Right to the point is Nick Knoll
And
handling
just
that
keep that
puck.
deep.
Gets
There you
that
go.
puck in deep.
Good
Mason
play.
Mabel is there. Potvin is there. Potvin will handle that one. Looking for his options. Curls it around. Back to Mason Mabel.
Good thought there. Mason just needed to stop behind the net instead of keep skating.
Corey Caceres, right? It's going to bump out to the point. That's Nevin Houle. Right to Corey Caceres. Can't hold on. Raiders break the puck out. Mason Mabel is there. Sends that puck in deep.
Need a
We're going to
forecheck.
have Potvin on that forecheck. Potvin's going to be the first one to that puck. Goalie now tries to flick at it.
See, and if the goalie gets hit there because he's trying to play the puck, I don't consider
tries
that
to
goalie interference at all.
Not especially when he's so far out of the net trying to play that. Nevin Houle sends it right up the boards. Again, Mason Mabel sends that. Potvin's going to be the first one to the puck again. Looking for options here. No one's there in the slot. Sends it right out to the point.
Good pass.
Nevin Houle is there, right in front of the net. Oh, it's we got cross checks galore
Mason.
in front of the net. We got a Raider with a high stick cross check. Take your pick. We got activity in front of that goal.
Mason retaliated just a hair, but not enough where he's going to get the retaliation call.
We're going to have a high stick on number 16 for Lebanon. That's Nate Kriplin.
Once. Yeah.
Raider penalty on the play, number 16, Nate Kriplin. 2-minute minor for high sticking. Time of the penalty in the second period, 12 minutes, 28 seconds. Raiders battling in the corner. That's Jeff Paradise on the play. Ian Gately joins the fight into the corner. Sends it right out to the point. Griffin Barber will get it right from the top of the circle. Quick shot.
Good shot.
Shot's wide. It's going to come all the way to Oliver Gunsky. Keeps it in. Oh, it's sent another one into the stands. Boy, Beth is busy today with the flying pucks. Right to the point. Evan Houle will handle that. Keep that in deep. Potvin along the sideboards, trying to see what he can do. Sends it back to the point. Right over to Mason Mabel. Potvin is there. Sends it to Nevin Houle through the circle. Takes it in deep himself. 1.5 minute remaining in the second period with the Grizzlies leading 2-1. Potvin playing at the point. I haven't seen him there for a while, but nice coverage. Sends it right over to Nevin Houle. He's going to get a nice shot from the dot. It's bouncing puck. Good. Quick shot. Boy, these Raiders like to throw that cross check right after that shot.
They feel like they've got to clear out in front of the net, but every time they do, their hands are coming up high and catching people in the face.
Yeah, it's a shooting gallery at this goalie.
He could have caught another penalty there and made it 5-on-3. Quite frankly,
let's put another one in and have a 2-goal lead at the next intermission.
Be nice.
Right to Potvin on the boards. Sends it right up to Nevin Houle. Quick shot again. Deflected right up to the glass. Nick Knoll sends it in deep. Mason Mabel on the attack. Delivers a big hit. Corey Caceres is going to get a shot right. Nice!
Oh, good
bouncing
save.
puck right out to the sideboards. Potvin's going to be there to deliver. A bone-crunching hit by Potvin. Mason and Potvin battling that puck. Odds are Mason will come out with it. 54 seconds remaining. Potvin has it into the corner. Looking for his line mates. Corey Caceres is there. Caceres looking to do. Switching spots with Nevin Houle to the top of the circle. Quick shot.
Ooh, that almost deflected.
Oh, there was some
5-hole.
sunlight in there in that 5-hole. Nice play by that particular line. Nice job. 39 seconds remaining in the second period. The Grizzlies still on a power play for 6 more seconds.
40 seconds.
Oliver Gunsky will handle that right on the goal line.
Was able to keep it in. Here we go.
Right in the slot. Oh, shot is wide. Ian Gately.
Good shot, though. Got rid of that quick.
Nice hit. And Ian Gately again up over the shoulder this time. Well, the Grizzlies are certainly on the attack. I'm not sure how many goals they're going to have, but that's Tate Singleton with the goal, with his famous toe drag, takes it in behind the goal. Doesn't have much support there. A lot of white shirts around the Raider All-Star. Oh, what a kick save by Connor Eason. 6 seconds to shoot on the shot. Ooh, just high. Head. I think he got a hold of it. That goalie might have deflected that. Big hit at the end of that play. Oliver Gunsky got that shot off. Grizzlies take a 1-goal lead, score 2 unanswered goals here in the second period. Folks, this is a terrific game. Terrific. Come right back. Fans, welcome back to third period action here at Sullivan Arena at St. Anselm's College, where the Grizzlies have the lead 2-1. 2 unanswered goals in that period. Grizzlies come from behind and take that lead as they've done so often this year.
Right, and you don't want to.
First line right there, Mason Mabel. Pad save.
Huge pad save there. That was going to the left side of the goalie, going in net. You don't want to give Lebanon any momentum here.
Not at all. The next goal is a big one. I say it. Let's have a Grizzly goal here.
That'd be very nice. That should have been an icing.
Oh boy, we get a behind the action slash by number 19 on Mason Mabel. Potvin's there to send it to the sideboards. Mason Mabel is there. He'll send that puck. Oh, we got a high elbow too on that one.
I think after that hit on the boards, Mason's got a little bit of a target on his chest.
Potvin brings that through the center ice. Going to get that one on net at least. It's going to be an easy one for a deflection into the corner. Nothing else. You got a bench change there. Mason Mabel right in front. Ian Gately was in the slot. Jeff Paradise battling in the corner, looking for options. He's fighting off 2 defenders.
That's good. That's good forecheck there. You got 2 guys changing. You want that third person in, putting pressure on the puck, and then you'll be the last one to swap out.
Oliver Gunsky handles that one with his hand right at center ice. Getting that puck, it goes into the Grizzly zone, but it'll be easily handled by the captain, Griffin Barbaro. He'll send that up along the side glass. It won't be an icing. Connor Eason is applying a lot of pressure on that. Jeff Paradise is there. Wide open ice. Griffin Barbaro is there. If he can get to it. Oh, the Raiders. Ben Jeunesse comes way out, bouncing puck in front. Oh, boy, we had an open net there. Puts it right on net again. You know, folks, second period shots were 14-6 in Grizzlies' favor. First period shots were 12-4, Craig. Grizzlies are shooting them 26-10. That's obviously where the pressure is coming from.
Yeah. And, the Lebanon goalie has stood up pretty big, pretty tall.
And, you know, the Grizzlies were calm, composed. You know, when you have 12 shots to 4, you're doing something right.
Absolutely.
Just keep doing what you're doing, and it's going to go in.
Yeah. You're going to have success. And I was just communicated to by a good friend of mine whose son.
Potvin with the backhand right in front. Oh, my gosh. Just went outside the post.
Almost snuck that through. Son who plays for Merrimack, and they just beat Spalding 5-4.
Merrimack beat Spalding. It's anybody's league. Now, on paper, Spalding, ranked number 2, should easily have handled Merrimack, but anything can happen. Mason
that was their
Mabel.
First loss, yeah.
Nick Nault and Evan Houle on defense. Oh, boy, nice job taking the body by Nick Nault, breaking up that play.
Yep.
Much rather see him do that than take that puck. Sent it right back to the back. Oh, someone's right in the slot. Bouncing puck. Nick Nault will handle that, send it right up to the sideboards. Mason Mabel is there, sends it off. Oh, just out of the stretching reach of Potvin. Raiders right at center ice looking for an attack. This is Tate Singleton, their goal scorer, looking to make something happen through the circle, tries to get it in, but can't do it. Nick Nault breaks it up right to the point for the Raiders. Going to get a shot from the point. Shot is wide, not even on goal. Raiders keep it in deep behind the goal. Nick Nault gets rubbed off that play almost before he had the puck, Craig. That could have been an interference. Puck is bouncing behind the net. Potvin rubs off a check. Raiders at the point looking for a shot.
These guys have been out here for a long time, too. You're going to want to see an ice.
There you go. Get that puck. Oh, Raiders keep it in. Flipping the puck in the crease. Oh, shot is wide.
Oh, he's going to call that.
We're going to call a penalty on Corey Caceres.
So I would say that that was borderline interference on Nick Nault, but that was a borderline. That player was already going down. And quite frankly, I think that was a missed call on the front and on the back end.
What are they calling, a trip or
cross-check?
Cross-check.
Cross-check on Corey Caceres.
Grizzlies will have to fight back out of this one. You definitely won't want them to let up a goal here.
You got to kill this penalty.
Grizzly penalty on the play, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Grizzly penalty, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Corey Caceres. Time of the penalty in the third period, 3 minutes and 16 seconds. Grizzlies are fighting right on back. Connor Easton will handle that. He'll easily ice that one all the way down. We're going to get a new fresh set of legs. Tanner Beck and Sam Greenwood will apply the pressure for the forwards. Raiders send it back alongside the goal. They're taking their time. Minute and a half remains on the power play for the Raiders. Coming through the crease. Tanner Beck, what a great back check on that. Broke up that play nicely, sends it up along the boards. Battling in the corner is Nevin Houle, doing a fine job, if nothing else, taking off clock, tick-tock time off that clock. Right through the center. Tanner Beck is there to break up that play. He's going to have the puck. Gets it in. Oh, boy. That's going to be delayed offsides if nothing else.
Tried twice to send Sam Greenwood in.
I think the Raiders of Lebanon are looking for some type of a snow.
Oh, from Sam?
Yeah, boy. I mean, he was under pressure. I didn't even see a snowflake rise up there.
You got to be able to stop in front of the goalie.
45 seconds remaining with the Grizzlies being shorthanded. New fresh set of legs. We have Jeff Paradise. Oh, Griffin Barbaro with a big hit. Jeff Paradise gets that puck in deep. Griffin Barbaro meets him right at center ice and delivers a big hit.
Yep, great step up. That's what you want to do to slow those kids down coming through the neutral zone.
Right 20, at the point, right along the blue line, sends it right to the top of the circle. Oh, nice save, Ben Genest. 22 seconds remaining where the Grizzlies will be shorthanded. They'll send out Potvin, Mabel, Nick Nault, and Nevin Houle.
Important 22 seconds here. You really want to see them kill the last 22 seconds of this penalty kill off. With a 1-goal lead.
Right to the point. Raiders get a shot. It could be anybody off a deflection. Nevin Houle gets it in deep. Potvin will charge on that one. The goalie may have to cover that. Potvin on the attack. Mason Mabel is there. He breaks it up. He has Potvin and Mabel right there. Mabel going the quick shot a little bit high over the goalie's head. Nice shot. Oh, boy, we're going to get a penalty on Mason Mabel. We're going to get a tripping.
And that is a good
call.
Oh,
boy.
Mason had his stick right in his feet and wasn't pulling it up, and that was a legitimate trip, unfortunately. And unfortunately, there's still 1 second left, and the faceoff's going to come all the way down to the defensive
and Craig,
zone.
this is the third period. You're only winning by 1 goal. This is not the time to be taken. I know, obviously, he didn't try to get the penalty, but boy, oh boy, you don't want to see yourself short-handed here.
Just coming around the net there, you got to be careful that you don't have the stick in there and stick in the skates.
Grizzly timeout. Penalty on the play, 2-minute minor for tripping. Grizzly penalty, 2-minute minor for tripping, number 23, Mason Mabel. Time of the penalty in the third period, 5 minutes, 15 seconds. Well, we have a timeout here. Smart timeout, I think. Let the Grizzlies regroup, strategize a bit, give the boys a break.
Yep.
And get ready to fight off another 2 minutes.
They don't make it easy on themselves, that's for sure.
Oh, they absolutely don't. And again, on paper, this is a team that you don't want to tie. You certainly don't want to lose against.
No.
The win is not described. It's just the record and the W in the column that they're looking for.
Right. You know, my expectation is that these types of teams are going to be close games. Goffstown's obviously carried the play. But it being a 2-1 game, it's a one-shot game is really what it is. One shot can tie this game up, or one shot can make it a 2-goal game, which would be huge. The odds are in Goffstown's favor because of the shot differential, but at the end of the day, killing a 5-on-3 and then a 5-on-4, we're giving Lebanon the opportunity to get that shot on net, and we don't want that puck in the net.
Okay, at the face-off, Potvin on the attack. Big hit by Connor Easton. Right in the slot. Oh! Something's happening right here.
What happened there was that
oh, boy. We're going to have a bench minor.
They had Connor Easton on this far gate ready to go off because it was 1 second left. Then you had Corey Caceres coming off, but he didn't quite sprint to the bench. Connor went in, played the puck. Corey was still on the ice, so they're calling too many men.
Grizzlies are going to find themselves digging out of a big hole. They're 3 short. You know the Raiders are going to get some opportunity.
I think Coach Roy was arguing the fact that he was coming from the penalty box. But again, I think that's a hard.
Penalty on the play. Too many men. Bench minor for 2 minutes. Corey Caceres serving the penalty, number 12. Time of the penalty in the third period was 5 minutes 21 seconds. Grizzlies are down 2 men here. Boy, oh boy, it looks like Nick Nault was tackled on that play. They're going to have to do their work cut out for them breaking up the play here.
Yep.
That's Nevin Hoole breaks up the play.
You're going to see Nevin Hoole really play hard here.
Right in the slot.
Good block.
Nice block.
Another nice block. Get there, AJ.
Potvin is there. Tries to break it up. Does
Good.
what he can.
Almost.
Tries to get that out.
Doesn't have a stick now. You got to pick your stick up, AJ. Pick it up. Atta boy.
Right in the slot. Oh, boy. Lebanon scores. They came right through that circle. And, 2 men down. And that's only going to kill 1 penalty here, Craig.
I really think that's a marginal call on that 5-on-3 to go too many men. He's coming out of the penalty box. He doesn't have to sprint over. He's out. He's on the ice.
I didn't get to see the play. Craig, what you're saying is he went from the penalty box right over.
He did. He skated over, and Connor
Jeez.
didn't leave early, but they're basically saying that because he played the puck while Corey was still on the ice, that it was too many men. But at the end of the day, that's really a judgment call on the referee, and to call that as a too many men, he's standing at the gate ready to go in. Connor didn't go out early, didn't leave early. So we really have about an 8-minute game here.
Nice hit by Griffin Barbaro. Deflected by Ben Genest. Right in front of the net. Boy, looks like the Raiders are getting an opportunity. Nice save, Ben Genest. Connor Easton will get that puck out. Lebanon goal on the play, number 9, Tanner Sims. Assisting on the goal for the Raiders, number 22, Ryan Damron. Grizzlies trying to fight themselves off, looking for opportunity. Nevin Hoole tries to get it to Potvin. It's not going to be an icing. Potvin might get a shot off, something. Oh my God, off the post. It's behind the goalie. He didn't know where it was. Boy, sometimes you need that puck luck. You just want to tell AJ, be the puck. Be the puck.
And you want it to go in the net.
Go in the net. No. No.
Excellent job, Al Potvin. Excellent
Right
job.
in front of the crease. Nevin Hoole will get that one deep. Has Potvin again off his skates. Potvin will be the first one there, right into the corner. Sends that alongside. Mason Mabel will be there. Connor Easton flying right through the net. Gonna be there. Oh, broken up by the Raiders. Mason Mabel attacking the puck. Griffin Barbaro. Oh boy, that guy skated right off. He wanted nothing to do with the captain of the Grizzlies. Right out of the zone. Jeff Paradise is there. Raiders take it right in. Big hit by Griffin Barbaro.
Sent them.
Boy, we're gonna have Jeff Paradise. Might have a backhand opportunity. He does. And it's tied up. We'll get an offensive face-off for the Grizzlies where we're all tied up and all even strength here. Tie game, folks. Boy, you got to come and catch one of these games in live. If you're enjoying this on the screen, it's even better in person here at Sullivan Arena.
Every once in a while, you're going to play in a game like this where you outshoot a team quite a bit to a little. The goalie's going to stand on his head, keep the team in it, and then every bad bounce of the puck is going to go the other, go against you.
We had a nice wrist shot again by Griffin Barbaro. Stood the goalie right up and hit him right in the chest.
Missed it. Good play.
Raiders through the neutral zone. Forwards on the attack. Griffin Barbaro's there. It's bouncing puck. It's high. Tanner Beck gets that puck, sends it over nicely to Josh Gagnon. He's going to bring that puck in the zone. Gets a quick little shot. Pad save. Wow, wide open net too. Josh Gagnon behind the net doing what he can. That'll come right out. Raiders on the charge here. Broken up by Griffin Barbaro. He might get a blast off. Quick little shot.
Ooh.
It's a blocker save by the Raider goalie.
That was a great read by Griffin.
We're going to have
Barbaro.
a 2-on-1.
1-on-2.
1-on-2. I'm sorry. Yeah, broken up. That was a quick whistle on the ref's part. 6:19 remaining here in the third period. We got our work cut out for us for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, we've, unfortunately their goalie has stood on his head and kept him in it. So it's a one-shot game. You don't expect this considering the standings and the results. And
not at all.
And the Grizzlies have outplayed them. There's no doubt. They've actually played a fairly strong game. But here we are.
Right in front of the net. Oh, boy. Puck is bouncing. They're going to get a nice shot from the slot. Oh, and it's deflected, broken up by Potvin right in the play. Mason Mabel has it. 4-on-2 if they can get they got the numbers. Just get the speed down there. Puck is still bouncing. Nevin Hoole will take that all the way into the corner. Right to Corey Caceres. Corey Caceres trying to, sends it right over to Potvin. Potvin gets it in deep. Nevin Hoole is there. Nevin tries to dance around the defender. Raiders will get that puck out. We have 2-on-2. Nick Knoll takes the body again. Oh, and Corey Caceres takes the body again. Potvin decides to come back around by the net, breaking that up right up off the boards to Corey Caceres. And the Raiders take it out of their own zone. Yep. Everyone's taking the body a whole lot better this game. Right in the slot, goes right to Corey Caceres. He's going to have some momentum. He's going to go right by this kid. Right to the middle. Oh, boy. Oh, he hits Mason Mabel right together.
Yep.
You know Corey was going to go around that first defender. Ian Gately now in, send it right to the point. Olive Gunsky, quick shot, and it's deflected wide on the pad. Ian Gately sends it up to the point again, up over Olive Gunsky's stick. He has somebody charging right at him. Oh, boy, gets to get that puck out of the zone, and it is. Ian Gately will handle that. He'll take that right into the zone. He's got fast little legs himself.
Good cut back.
Sends it right to the point. Oliver Gunsky is there.
Oh, good patience.
Sends it right back. They're just playing catch right there. Quick shot, deflected, Rushy rebound.
This is what you want to see. You want to see consistent offensive pressure. Don't even give them the opportunity to score. Keep the puck down in their zone. This line's worked hard. They've gotten one. I'd like to see them get another one here. They deserve it.
Tierna Beck right into the corner. Comes up with the puck. It was a bouncing one again.
Oh,
Raiders have it. Nope. Tanner working like a dog over there. Dadman's on a gas station. He's not running out of gas. That's Josh Gagnon with the soft hands again. Gets it out of the trouble.
He does have really good hands.
Oliver Gunsky will handle that right over to his captain line mate. Griffin gets it right up to the boards to Tanner Beck. Tanner Beck right up to Sam Greenwood across the blue line. Gets a quick shot. It's a blocker save by the Raider goalie. Into the corner. Down behind the net is Josh Gagnon looking for help, looking for someone in front of the net. Oh, Potvin was coming through the crease. Nevin Hoole is there. Quick shot deflected high into the backstop of the net. Boy, Potvin was charging, flying right through the slot. If they could have connected, that could have ended the game right there. Just one tick. Under 4 minutes remain here in the third period, folks.
This is Lebanon's dangerous line here. You want to make sure that you're playing good, disciplined defensive hockey here. Don't give them any opportunities. That's it.
Nice body by Nick Nault. Nick Nault's been doing a fine job taking the body. Potvin trying to bring it up, gets it up to Corey Caceres. He scoots by that defender, but he gets the body. Nevin Hoole will handle that puck right at center ice. We'll get that right over to Corey Caceres. Corey, we're going to have a tripping. We're going to get another man. Excellent play. Grizzlies will be on a power play with 3.5 minutes remaining here in the third period. That's a good person to not have on the ice. That is Tate Singleton, their goal scorer. That is beautiful. Penalty on the play. Lebanon, 2-minute minor for tripping. Lebanon penalty, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 19, Tate Singleton. Time of the penalty in the third period, 11 minutes, 26 seconds. Craig, this is big.
Lebanon called timeout?
Lebanon has called timeout. The penalty is on their number one star scorer.
Yep.
So he's off the ice. With the way Grizzlies have been getting shots on goal against a 5-man defense, they should be able to get more shots with a 4-man defense.
It's going to take some patience, but it's going to take a lot of hard work, too. You got to move without the puck on a power play.
Power play line looks like the senior defensemen of Griffin Barbaro and Nevin Hoole. Forwards will be Mason Mabel, Corey Caceres, and A.J. Potvin.
It's going to take somebody to get in front of the net, maybe a screen, maybe a rebound play. But perfect opportunity to get the one-goal lead going into the final few minutes of the game.
Mason Mabel gets a face-off right to Nevin Hoole. Let's get to see if he gets a shot off. No, a little patience here. Corey Caceres has that. Mabel in front of the net. Nevin Hoole handles the puck. He's going to send that one right over to Griffin Barbaro. He's going to get a quick shot. Save, juicy rebound. Tied up, right Raider goalie.
See, the play, they're patient with it, and they're creating a little bit of an opportunity, but if you really see the work is going on in front of the net, like to see a little bit more motion, make the defensive players work a little bit harder.
I'd like to see him switch it up and put Griffin in front of the net. Get that big body right in front of that goalie. That's going to be cleared all the way down the ice by the Raiders. Ben Janess will handle that one all the way to the sideboards, handles it, sends it over to Nevin Houle.
It's hard to forego having Griffin shot from the point, though. I mean,
that's true. Corey Caceres over to Mason Mabel. Get your head up, right at center ice. He gets it in deep. Potvin will be on the charge on that attack. Potvin's behind the net. He has, looks like he got tripped up a little bit. Mason Mabel has the puck behind the net. Spreading it out. Oh, boy, right into the Raider stick. They're going to send that down, and we got 1:10 remaining in the power play. Nevin Houle handles that.
A little bit of a soft pass there.
Potvin has that, flips it right over to Corey Caceres. Oh! I think Mason was just offsides.
Not just. He was off by about 2 strides.
Oh!
He needs to be a little more patient, let AJ make that pass first. Either AJ's got to turn and carry it in the zone or make that pass, and Mason's got to allow him to make that pass before he enters the zone.
2:38 remaining in regulation.
Now I'm going to call it now that with 1:05, I think the one thing that you're going to have to guard against is with Tate Singleton coming out of the box.
Make sure the puck is on that far side of the ice.
Make sure nobody lets him get behind it.
Nice face-off win by Ian Gately. The Raiders will keep that in.
Yeah, Ian kept it in.
Ian kept it in right. Oh, boy, just wide. Nevin Houle handled that right at center ice. He flips it right in.
Fair catch.
Boy, is he going to keep it in? Yeah, it's going to be a fair catch. That's Jeff Paradise right into the corner, tied up by the Raiders. Ian Gately there to help. Tries to send it out to the point. Broken up.
They keep missing that.
Right at center ice. That's going to be a bouncing puck towards Ben Janess. Griffin Barber will handle that one right out to the sideboards. Raiders send that one back into the
hasn't really
zone.
Been a good connected power play. The entries are still there's still something they need to work on while they're going. I'd like to see Nevin just carry the puck.
Absolutely, and that's what he's doing. He's bringing right through center ice. He goes right into the zone. He takes it. Just out of his reach. Couldn't hold on. He still comes up with the puck, looking for somebody.
He's got it deep.
Somebody at the point, maybe. Get a backhand. Get something off. Oh, Raiders break that up. Send it along to outside the boards. Nevin will be there to send it in.
That'll do it.
Yep, we're all at even strength here. 1:30 remaining in the game. All tied up. Oh, boy, right in the slot. Griffin is there to break up the play. Nate Singleton brings up that play for the Raiders. He's coming right off to the bench, too.
The defensemen have been out there for the entire power play. They're a little bit tired here. You're going to probably get a
right in the slot, deflected by Ian Gately nicely. Jeff Paradise is there. He sends it up and out of the zone at least. They'll have to regroup. Shot is wide around the back of the goal. Griffin Barbaro has that one. Oh, boy, it's deflected. That's a high stick. Nope, waved off because the Grizzlies touch it.
Icing. Connor Easton hadn't gotten to the red line yet.
Half a second under 1 minute here, folks. Tie game, third period. The Raiders have a face-off in the Grizzly zone.
Yep, they got their number 1 line out.
This is what you do not want to see.
2 freshman defensemen because our senior defensemen are on for the power play, which is understandable, but we got to be a little bit wary here. Get the puck out of the zone.
Get the puck out of the zone is right. Oliver Gunsky there sends it up along the boards. That's out of the zone. Mason Mabel is there.
We got ice.
Corey Caceres is there. He's breaking it in. Gets a shot. Oh, it's high up over the boards. Potvin is there along the sideboard. Sends it right up to the point. Kept in beautifully by Nick Nault. Mason Mabel can't hold on. The puck is out. 32 seconds remaining in the game. Oliver Gunsky and Nick Nault on the defense. Mason Mabel is there.
The high slot.
Right in the slot. Deflected. It's right in front of the net again. Get that puck out. Potvin is there to break it up. Sends it right up the boards to Mason Mabel. 16 seconds remaining in the game. Don't let him take a shot. Mason Mabel is there. Broken up nicely by. Oh! Big hit. Clean hit. But he is down. He's down. But it was a clean hit, Craig.
I don't think they're calling a penalty.
No, there was no hand up. There was no penalty. 6 seconds remaining in the game. If they can hold on, we're going to have an overtime here.
Now, if I was Coach Roy, I would make sure that puck comes out of the zone. They blew the whistle while Grizzlies had possession, but they called it for a penalty on, or not a penalty, but an injury on Lebanon. So that puck should come out of the zone. That was just an awkward hit, unfortunately, and you don't like to see a Lebanon player down. Mason was playing the body the entire way, wasn't going to let him go by. He lost an edge and was going into the boards already, and he took the boards square in his back. You really just hope that it's a stunner or maybe knock the wind out of him or something. But you like to see Griffin Barbaro go over and make sure that face off should be out.
You know, Craig, it is their that Tate Singleton, the
number 19,
the goal scorer.
Yep.
And you know, certainly nobody was targeting him.
No.
It was a clean hit. It was an awkward fall, like you said, into the boards. There is no penalty on the play for what we can see right here.
Nope. Yeah, and Mason is very solid on his skates, and when he goes to hit, there's going to be a collision, and unfortunately, that's part of hockey, and Tate took the brunt of it, and again, it was more of just an awkward play.
Beth's certainly taken her time to evaluate.
That was a pretty solid collision with the boards.
Yeah, and if you notice, right when he hit, he immediately went to his back. I think it's what you said. I think he got the wind knocked out of him.
Probably.
But certainly I think she's looking for concussion and things of that nature. But I think he got the wind knocked out.
He's a good player. He's a very good player. He's because of his skating ability, he will have a little bit of a target on his chest, not for malicious hits, but he's going to get the body taken on him because he is one of their stronger skaters, and he moves real well and moves the puck real well.
Have to keep an eye on him if this game does go into overtime. See what he will be like. But Beth is staying over there for good reason.
Yep. Face-off does come out.
Yep, we are at even strength. There was no penalty. Just keep that puck out of the zone. That is sent in across center ice. Ian Gately on the attack. 1 second, that's going to do it. Folks, we're going to have another overtime thriller with the Grizzlies. You know, we did it last time when we came back. 2 goals in the third period for a stunner against Dover, and certainly we just have to have the boys get this overtime W. You don't want the tie.
You got to stay. They got to stay strong too. Yes, it's a team that they technically should beat on paper. It's a team that they outshot probably 3 shots to 1, if not 4 shots to 1. But unfortunately, that's the way hockey goes every once in a while. You don't get much puck luck, and Lebanon seemed to get a little bit of the puck luck, and they took advantage of it. So it's a 2-2 game. You stay disciplined. You keep working hard. Keep doing the same things that gets the puck down there, and hopefully good things will happen. So 8-minute overtime, golden goal.
That's it.
And what you really like to see is that it ends quickly. One quick rush. Let's see if Corey Caceres could go 2 for 2 and end another game with a golden goal. A.J. Potvin sent him up the middle for another breakaway. I'd like to see it.
I'm keeping an eye on Tate Singleton over at Lebanon to see what his participation will be.
Beth's still over there talking to him.
It'd be great if she could continue to talk to him. You know? Another barn burner here, folks.
Regardless, 3 or 4 nights away from that Oyster River game versus tonight, this has been a much better played game from the Grizzlies' perspective.
Absolutely.
Much crisper, much harder working. So regardless of what the outcome is here, at least they rebounded. That was a fairly ugly win with a couple of gift pucks that ended up in the back of the net there. If they had skated like this against Oyster River, I dare say that the score would have been a lot different. If they put 30 shots on the Oyster River goalies, I think we would have scored a few more goals.
In another minute, we'll be getting underway for the overtime thriller. Tate Singleton has his helmet off. Beth is still talking to him. Well, he's smiling. Looks like he's laughing, so that's a good sign.
Yep. My guess is that it stunned him pretty good and probably knocked the wind out pretty good. He slammed the boards pretty good. Goffstown needs to dig down deep here. 7 minutes, 8 minutes of just pure energy and pure effort. That's the only way you can finish this game out. This really boils down to who wants it more, quite
Here
frankly.
we go, folks. 5-on-5, 8 minutes. Golden goal, as Craig calls it, is the winner. Nevin Hoole will handle that one as he comes up through center ice.
Nice pass.
Right up to Jeff Paradise. Jeff Paradise might be able to get a stick on it. Tries to set it over to the middle. Broken up. That's Connor Easton at top of the circle. Juicy rebound again. Broken up in front of the net. Nick Nault is there. Quick shot. Oh, shot is wide.
Real wide.
Jeff Paradise will be the first one to the puck. Sends it right out to the point to Nevin Hoole. Nevin Hoole, blocker save, Raider goalie.
We got the entire Nault family sitting right below us, and as soon as Nick went to take that shot, they all stood up.
Yeah. Raiders on the attack, coming through the neutral zone, broken up by Connor Easton. He'll get that in deep, and it's not an icing. Mason Mabel and A.J. Potvin hit the ice hard and fast.
Good shift to start the overtime.
Potvin is there with the leg save. Potvin comes through the circle. Oh, he's hooked. How is that not a penalty?
Net went off. Net went off.
Totally hooked on that play, Craig.
Hey, down in front, huh? As soon as he went to shoot, you all stood up.
7:10 remaining in the overtime.
Yeah, that looked like AJ got hooked pretty good there.
Right to the point is Griffin Barbaro. Quick shot on goal, and it's in the horn! Griffin Barbaro! Griffin Barbaro with the game winner for the Grizzlies. Another stunner in overtime. Nice job, Grizzlies!
Great.
Boy, you know, Craig, overtime stunner. They kept the puck going on the goal. They overshot him. They overplayed him. They overworked him. And what a beautiful way to end this with the captain getting that game winner.
Just deserved. They deserved that win. They outplayed them. They played
Absolutely.
well. They played disciplined. They definitely deserved that win. Keep the winning streak going.
Excellent. 7-game winning streak. The Grizzlies are now 7-2. Word came in that Merrimack beat Spalding. So this is going to be interesting in the positions that we're in. And
moving right up.
Next game is Keene, over in Keene, so we'll see how many traveling fans we have. Folks, the next home game I want to point your attention to will be Bow on February the 12th. But, folks, you have to mark your calendars if you haven't done so already. For March 1st, it's senior night, a lot of special guests and special appearances that night.
Excellent
Enjoy
game.
the night and tune in as soon as you can for the next game. Have a great night, everyone.